Good morning. Today I am doing a little morning vlog. It's Tuesday. So Friday was, the last vlog I did, like a little short in my bedroom, was me taking a break from doing the insurance classes, if you remember, or if you watched. And so I did pass on Friday the 2 exams that give me permission to take the 2 exams for the state. It's so funny. So I had to take an exam to make sure I can pass and take another exam. So today at night, Tuesday night, is when I do my property exam, and then first thing in the morning I gotta turn right back around and do my casualty exam, because you can't do both exams in one, and they didn't have a time slot to do both back to back. So, and the way the website was, it was very confusing. Anyway, so I thought I would go ahead and do a vlog. I'm having some breakfast. I gotta do breakfast, go ahead. I have to go to the courthouse, so on top of doing like the whole insurance class thing and all that, you have to go and get background checks done for the state and do digital fingerprints and all that kind of crazy stuff. So, okay, so this is my first time eating this bread. This is really good. This is called cloud bread. I saw it at Aldi's yesterday when I was buying snacks for school. I can't talk yet. And I do keto. By the way, my name is Erin. My first name is Erin. My husband's name is Jack. And so 10 years I was in banking. Then I decided to switch to the insurance. That's this whole like background story, the insurance. I also went through my own little health journey recently. I had gotten really, really unhealthy and decided to get help from my doctor. When I was younger than 35, I could work out, do whatever the heck I wanted to, lose weight in 5 minutes, not matter, didn't do nothing. But apparently, as you get older, your hormones change. Therefore, it makes for a harder way to lose weight. And then that's when, like, it used to be workout, cardio. Well, the actual real formula now that we've found backing with science is less carbs, less refined sugar. And when I say less carbs, I mean it's net carbs. So say I have bread and the entire bread is 14 grams of carbs. Well, in that bread, usually there's fiber, protein. You subtract those grams from the total grams of carbs, and then you get what you call your net carbs. Your net carbs is really what you're watching. And you can have, like, I'm doing 30 net carbs a day, sometimes up to 60, depending on what I did for a workout. Today I'll probably get up to about 65 net grams or net carbs. And that's because I was lifting weights today. So you need a little to have carbs that kind of fuels your how's it called? Your energy for the moment, like, and then the longevity energy comes from burning fat. So eating higher fats, more veggies, less carbs and refined sugar like white sugar, and always eat your protein first, then eat your veggies, because all veggies have carbs. Veggies are good for you, don't get me wrong. Fruit, you gotta limit your type of fruits, but because they all have natural sugar that turns into the carbs. But always start with protein first, then do carbs towards the middle of the day or the end of the day if you need to. But anyway, going back. So today is a very busy day. I'm going to do this. I'm going to study. Then I'm going to go to the courthouse, do my prints. Then I'm going to go to my new office and fix my password because I forgot my password, so I have to refix that. And then come back, study some more, go take the state exam for property. Wish me luck. I'm pretty confident, pretty confident on the property one because I got a really good score in class, in the class exam. There's like 50 or 55 questions and you only need a 70 to pass. And the way the instructor explained it was, if you get a 70, it's not the end of the world. Passing is passing, and not to freak out about it. So they don't expect you to be perfect. They just want you to know the basics. The casualty is what got me. Those are like all the laws and stuff. And here comes Jack. He'd taken the kids to school. What? Are you not going to come through?
No.
Why not? But anyway, so I just wanted to put an update. Make sure to send me comments. Wish me luck, because the pressure's on. Today's the day. It's the first day. Tomorrow's the second day. And hopefully I can at least just get a 70 to pass. Oh, did you guys like the little shorts that I put up of Spirit Halloween? I thought they were so funny. I couldn't help myself. My daughter is so sarcastic now, and she gets it from me, of course. But anyway, no story to any of this, just a random. Thought I would put some information out there. And I was gonna do a little bit more, but since Jack's being shy and he doesn't want to be over here.
Too early.
It's not too early. It's 8 o'clock. It's 8:45 in the morning. It's not too early. Is that too early? No.
I haven't had coffee yet.
So?
So it's too early.
Hasn't had coffee yet. Okay. Well, anyway, we were also talking about, before I log off here, the other night Jack and I were talking about go ahead and we're gonna like start saving up and maybe go ahead and get a camera, like one of those really cool cameras. What are they called? Anyway, it'll make it more easier for us to be interactive, and I wouldn't have to edit nearly as much on my phone for like the motion part of it. Which the Spirit Halloween, let me know, the Spirit Halloween one that I did, I feel like the motion on that was like way better and pretty good. So leave me a comment and let me know what you think about that, and let me know if it was good or if it still was too fast. But we're talking about when the kids are at school and I'm at work with that little camera. Jack was talking about go ahead and maybe even still doing things around the area, attractions, hiking, food, whatever, so that we can keep consistently uploading. And then that way we'll still have an algorithm for the channel, so we can have hopefully more subscribers and more views and more shares. And we'll do more adventures. I was talking about maybe changing the name of the channel also, because I feel like, one, everybody does adventures, and two, it's just very long with the whole name, and I feel like it kind of gets, and then there's like this really other weird family that will pop up from time to time when you do adventures with the, and then if you just start the FR, it automatically adds in the name or the word freak. which goes to the channel that these people have created. And the kids like it. I'm not saying anything's wrong with it, so I'm not dissing anything. But if you were looking to do a video from us and say you're not subscribed yet, or you're not using the hyperlink from following me on Facebook, which, by the way, follow my channel on Facebook. I upload there too. But it's just a really weird the way it populates. So I was playing around with the idea of changing the name of the channel. And it's funny because, okay, so my professional life is completely different. When I was really young, I worked in hospitality, and that was like my favorite thing in the entire universe was hospitality. It was checking in people into hotels, giving them ideas on where to go and travel while they're visiting and in town. It was always so much fun. And then we started having babies, and it got to a point where it was like, it's 24/7 when you're in hotel. So if you have kids, it doesn't do, it's not, it's a harder profession unless they're older. Older kids is not a big deal, but when they're young, you're missing out on like a whole bunch of stuff. So I switched careers. Well, now, banking, I was in that for 10 years. And the last month or two was when I was thinking about changing. I was a manager, and it got to a point where banking is dangerous. Banking is scary. It's not that I didn't love the people that I worked for, but I realized that I just was not loving the actual career anymore. The hours were, 8:30 to 5:30, you get an hour lunch, you have federal holidays off, and that's all good and all, but if you're not confident in what you're selling or what you're doing, then, it can put a strain, and then it stresses you out because then you're a manager and you have to make sure that your other people are in compliance and your audits are good and this, that, and the other, and you're following policies. And it just got really overwhelming, especially now with fraud and risk, which leads me to say, if you are a person who owns mobile apps like TikTok, Instagram, y'all need to be really, really careful, because when you log into those sites and when you download them and it wants you to read all those agreements, it actually talks about selling your information. It actually talks about logging into your devices. It actually talks about seeing other apps that you use. So if you have a banking app that's attached to your phone or your computer, they can log into your phone, they can log into your computer. And these people over in China who are professional thieves for identity and credit and all that can log into your information and get stuff. So I always tell people, make sure you have a really, really small credit card. You don't keep your passwords automatically logged in. Like, you have to use a password to log in. Don't save it to your phone. Don't save it to your computer. Actually type it in, because it can get crazy. Like, I've seen where fraudsters will log into the computer without you knowing yet, fake your bank account statements or computer login screen where you see your daily activity. They will fake it, make their own screen, snapshot it, then reach out to somebody and say, hey, we accidentally gave you a refund. It was meant for somebody else. Or you paid for this the other day. We overcharged you. Sorry about that. Will you send some back? Or whatever. I mean, it's just like, it's crazy. But they'll make actual screenshots logging into your information, and they can get it all off of those apps. So just be really careful with that. And if you do online shopping, if you have no credit, or if you have bad credit, you can get third-party credit cards now, really super easy. And And I always used to say, well, I'm not at risk because I don't have credit, or I'm not at risk because my credit's so bad. Joke's on them if they try to take anything. No, it's easier now, especially with our economy and with how bad the revolving door is right now on credit. They want anybody and everybody to get credit. And so if you get a credit card, get a very small credit card and protect that as well, but get a small one, use that for online shopping. Only buy something when you know you have the money, but you use the credit card, then you go in, you pay off like up to 80%, leave $20 on that balance, because if you're trying to build credit or rebuild your credit from bad times, then you can use that $20 to collect the interest when the billing comes around. Because another thing about credit is they want to make sure you can pay interest. So like when you need to get a mortgage or when you're ready to get your first car, what they look at is payment history. So that $20 that collect interest that you then pay off in full when the statement comes around, you're only paying $25 probably at that point, and helps build a credit history for you. Okay, so obviously I was in banking for 10 years. So anyway, it got to a point where it was just so risky, and everything and anything you did, you had to like act like the police, and it was just getting to a point where it was just crazy. Now, so I'm switching gears to the insurance thing. Insurance is going to be just as risky, but it's not the same. It's not the same risk. It's like making sure that you're doing a background check on John Smith, that he qualifies for insurance because he didn't have a bad history of driving or whatever. I mean, it's going to be like completely different, a whole 180 on the career, and I'll still get paid. But anyway, right back around again. So the whole reason why I even started with that explanation was ADD moment, was when I was in hotel. And before I left the hotel business, travel was always something that I always enjoyed. And then YouTube started coming around and people were doing these vlogs and stuff. And I thought, oh, that would be really cool for us to create a channel, because we have long distance relatives at the time in Florida. Then we have some that we're in the same state, but we're still like 45 minutes to an hour away. And friends, I still have a whole bunch of friends that are in Florida. So anyway, doing the channel and putting up our unprofessional family stuff was a way for us to like keep in touch with people, you know. And now like YouTube is turning into this whole channel thing, and I thought, what a really cool outlet for me to still be able to, now with my husband, because the kids are in school, and with the kids on the weekend, kids can get really, you know, and I get that. So I try my best to like edit out all the stupid. They actually behaved in that Spirit Halloween one. Zeke was pretty daggone funny. I kind of like torturing my kids sometimes. But anyway, so I thought this would be a really, really cool outlet to do like more than just family videos, but maybe to like reach out to somebody, post a video, give me a comment back on the video that you saw. Did you have a question about it? I will totally respond back and do my best to like give more explanation if needed. But I thought it would be a lot of fun, because traveling and giving ideas and plans, and I love to travel. I always tell everybody, I work so I can travel. I work so I could take my kids on vacation and my husband and be able to go and do fun things, because that's just one of the I'm one of those people, I can get in a car and drive for like 13 hours, it not even bother me, and come and turn right back around the next day and do it back. Like if I had gas money, we all know about that, if I had gas money to where I could just go anywhere, like on a weekend, and just stay the night somewhere, do something, and then come back, I would even do that. I don't care. I love doing stuff like that. It's fun. It's like that Spirit Halloween. The kids were like, are we going anywhere today? And at one point I did talk about going to Spirit Halloween And I wasn't sure if we were going to go Saturday, but that was an impromptu thing. That was 45 minutes away from us. Spartanburg, South Carolina is not close, but it's not far. It's like I said, it's 45 minutes away. So literally, we just got done eating dinner. It was like, okay, put your shoes on. And we got in the car and we went. So it was very impromptu, like unknown. Oh, and that is another thing. So Jack and I were having a conversation last night about the Spirit Halloween clip, which was I didn't give enough description about the animatronics and stuff. So my question is, put it in the comments. Is that something that needs to be done? My side of it was, everybody knows Spirit Halloween. They can go on the website. They'll see what we did on the video and they'll know to go look for it and buy for it there. Jack's take on it was, no, you should stop, slow down, and give information about the animatronics and their names so it's easier for them to look it up. I think it's one and the same. Did it bother you that I didn't stop and give a description and the name of each of the animatronics that I was filming at the store? If so, then I'll know next time to slow down and give more descriptions on the things that we're doing, where we're doing things. If it's not something that you can, obviously, if it's not something you can website, I'll try to be descriptive anyway. I'm still learning. I'm still doing this like on the fly. I got comfortable at Spirit Halloween, walking around, talking to the camera. That's kind of odd in the very beginning. So the first couple of videos, it was just like, I didn't really talk to the camera. I just did commentary over the camera while filming stuff, because it's different when you're filming yourself and just like randomly talking to a camera, you know? So I'm getting comfortable with that. I feel like our personalities are starting to come out a little bit more. But anyway, so if you have comments on that or feedback for me on that about, yes, give more descriptions, or no, I don't think it's, you know, and it'll probably come out 50-50, because half of you are probably going to be like, yeah, I agree with Aaron, and the other half are going to be like, yeah, I agree with Jack. So I'll try to splash it in between. But anyway, so that's today's video. I don't really have anywhere that I can go. I got to finish eating. I got to study. I got to go and get my fingerprints done. Wish me luck, because my first test is way in the evening. But again, I did that first test. I'm always better in the morning because I'm awake and I'm in the morning. And then in the evening, it's where it kind of lags. But I made sure to schedule the test for the evening one with the one that I already knew about and was more comfortable with. So first thing in the morning, I'll do the one that I would need to be more alert for, so to speak. But anyway, and if you have any questions about what I was talking about in the beginning with the whole fitness thing, that's like a whole nother story that I can dive into at one point, maybe tomorrow's vlog, because I'm not going to have anywhere to be able to go, and today is extremely rainy even. And again, I'm going to be doing tests and stuff like that. So maybe tomorrow's vlog, I can talk more about my whole like fitness journey, what I do when I get up in the mornings, because I'm a morning person. And I do use this fitness trainer online on YouTube for free. You can voluntarily support her and give her money, which is fantastic. She is freaking hilarious. I love her. Her name is Chris Dorner, C Dorner Fitness. It's amazing. It's fun. But anyway, I can talk more about that tomorrow. But go ahead, comment, like, don't like. I don't even know where that came from. Comment on the video, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the video, pass it along. I've had 2 more followers So that's really fun. I'm really excited about that. But share this, subscribe to it. I'm going to be doing so much more stuff and we're going to have fun. So stay tuned and we will see you on the next home vlog and or the next adventure. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye.